comparing me with my friends. I'm like, bro,
So,
you only know the version that their parents know. Shit, because even their parents don't know who exactly they are. So you took mahali kule, and then you say, I'm better than my friend. No offense, but I am better. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Unafaa hapa kuni appreciate. Ungejawa rafiki wangu ni wagani, ama whoever you're comparing me to.
Goddamn.
But anyway. Yeah, I've forgotten something that I think is very important to add, like in the thing, quick, depression or mental health. Is it the same thing? No, it's not the same thing. Let's first mental health.
Mental health is serious.
Okay, depression.
Most of it is fake.
What do you mean? And first of all, let's could debunk something about depression. Because I feel like everyone has this idea that depression ni mtu mwenye ameshinda amejifungia and their room is stinking because they aren't. I think kuna high functioning depression, because I've been depressed before.
Okay.
Now mini high functioning, like
okay.
I'll do everything I need to do.
Then you're not depressed. If you're doing everything you need to do, you're not depressed.
Who said? See, probably I feel like killing myself kila time nikitembea kwa barabara niko sijui.
What do you think?
I'm not exactly sleeping, but ini gonge too. But I will do every. I have deadlines. I will get them. My room is clean. Okay,
that's
not
wild
really,
to say.
but whatever. But high functioning depression. I don't know why everyone. Wanashina wakidhani depression ni I am stuck in my room taking takeout, sijui whatever. I'm saying me when I'm depressed, I don't think even my friends would know. Okay. That's the sad part.
You know, there's a difference of identifying as a depressed person and feeling depressed.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Identifying as a depressed person is wild. That has to be the most. If you actually want to, Cindy, they say, I'm depressed. I'm a depressed individual. You're identifying with the depressed people. So,
that's
you know,
crazy.
it's like, you know, like if you have like, let's say you have like 6 dogs, and then you get a cat. You know, your cat will start to have tendencies like your dogs.
Yeah.
Like the cat will actually start playing fetch.
Yeah.
Cats don't play fetch, you know.
Yeah.
So why would you want to identify with the depressed people?
Okay,
if you want to stop feeling depressed, why would you say I'm depressed? You know, that's giving. It's like you're saying sisi ni wa this side, sisi ndio wale watu wamelemewa. Unaget chenye nasema? The first thing is to stop identifying as a depressed person.
Sure,
that's the first thing.
I 100% agree.
The second thing is you have to understand that this life, there's no such thing as happiness. Anybody who told you
excuse me,
there's no such thing as happiness. Okay,
you've never been happy?
For babe, I can understand.
For babe, men are not happy.
No man is no. What man is happy? What man is happy? Which one?
Wait.
Show me a happy man. Show me a happy man.
You're gonna tell me you've never been happy?
I've felt happy, but I've never been happy.
Then you should find some happiness.
No, you shouldn't. Now that's where people now end up in the what do we call it? They end up in the occasion where now they start saying I'm a depressed person because you couldn't find happiness. Who told you you're supposed to find happiness?
Okay, so happiness is something you create for yourself. Good example. Good example. Like, I don't know, I like painting, so I will paint and I'm happy painting. I like going out with my friends to a concert and it's and I'm feeling happy, you know. Obviously happiness is a constant feeling, you know, because
exactly.
when there's rain, there's sunshine.
So if it's not constant, why am I chasing it?
You're creating it for yourself. You're not exactly
that's chasing it.
You're not chasing
If you want to make happiness, what is that? If I want to make money, I'm chasing the bag.
Okay.
If you want to make happiness, you're chasing happiness.
But like,
don't chase happiness. I tell you why. This is why you shouldn't chase happiness. Because this is, I asked you whether you know a guy called Jordan B. Peterson.
Okay, and I don't know the guy.
You see, for me, the only person I know who could be happy is God. Reason being is, God doesn't need extra steps to make things happen. And that's the difference between God and us. So, whichever God, Allah, that guy, you know, that guy, that's the difference between that guy and us. Because if I want light to happen, I have to go and make the bulb, I have to make the switch, and I have to flip the switch on. I have to take steps to get to the light. But God says, let there be light. And there's fucking light. And that's the thing about Genesis that people don't understand. When he's giving the account of, on this day he made this and this, he's just showing you the difference between him and you. Sawa?
Yeah, when he says things, he make it happen. You ukapo toiling and moiling.
Exactly. You have to put in the steps to get to that point. So we're basically, it's like we're kind of demigods. It's just that ours takes a longer process. And in between this process, you can fail. Have you ever heard of God failing? God never fails.
Obviously.
It's impossible with his nature, it's impossible for him to fail.
Yeah, okay, you ningana ajiyote na happiness because I feel like there are people who are happy.
You see, in between the steps, you're going to make the light and flip the switch. You can trip and not flip the switch. But after you trip, that doesn't mean you're depressed. You get back on it and you try to make the light happen.
Yeah.
If you can't, what happens, bro? You become depressed. You
but
start
after you switch the light on, so you're happy that you're finally able to do whatever you wanna tell me when you achieve whatever you wanna achieve. You're not
light moment. Then you move on to the next light switch. That's the thing.
True. But I don't know. I feel like me and quite happy. And I think what doing wako happy. Find happiness. You know, you should try and find happiness for yourself. You know, in whatever aspect that is. But come on, identify as a depressed person, please. You know, when you identify something, unachukua hizo characteristics known as the embody.
Exactly.
And that's crazy, I'm saying, because I don't think there's anyone who likes being depressed. Unless you're a fake depressed person. Because ni kama like a persona.
Exactly.
I think that's the problem.
You know what happens in their life?
It's like cool.
Exactly. Yani, you know what being depressed, saying somebody is depressed is you're unable to do things. You know, you're unable to function. That's basically depression.
I wouldn't say so.
Yes, it is depression. Like
I said, there are high functioning depressed people.
If you're high functioning depressed,
good example,
you're
Marilyn
not depressed.
Monroe.
Who?
Marilyn Monroe. Yeah, like even big celebrities.
That's just emotions. Achana na huyo.
Can you see depression in emotions? It's more about what you feel, not how it is. Because for example, you not being able to do something is just like how depression shows, like how it
now
presents.
For an actually depressed person, they're unable to do things.
Because
they feel like
there's so many people who are out here working 9 to 5 depressed as fuck, but they're still gonna show up to
that's not depression job. That's not depression.
It's what?
They're just lying to themselves. That's how life is. Somebody is giving them a different occurrence of how life should be, but that's how life is. Life has limitations. There's no man in this world who does not have his limitations. Everybody has their limitations.
Yeah.
If you're unable to solve them, that's how you become depressed. Because you're unable to do X, Y, and Z. Then you claim it's depression. It's not.
Okay, yeah, but I feel like depression ni kama umeenda down a rabbit hole of emotions, and climbing out is like really fucking hard, especially on your own.
Never listen to your emotions.
Yeah, actually, one of the things I really wanna learn this year, like iko hata kwa my resolutions, need to become like one of the, like after I was watching a movie, nasema successful people can control their motherfucking emotions.
Bas.
You know, even when you're sad, even when you fail, even when you what, it doesn't matter how you feel. I'm saying
you do what
you're
supposed to have. Bas.
It's the goalpost.
It's either you score or you don't.
Yeah, and when you trip and fall, you stand the fuck up and you keep pushing.
Until you
Come
score.
out to pivot, we are pivoting. Come out, we are changing strategy, but not wallowing in our sadness that you all
Oh, I feel bad. You know, I don't feel like today I do.
Simama kijana.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. To be successful in this day and age, it's so easy. Not that because you see the people who are successful, it's not because they deserve that success. It's not because they were destined for that success. It's because
they fucking made it happen for themselves.
Exactly. They're just doing a little bit few things that these other guys do not want to do. They think it's the end of the world once you start doing it.
I probably I should mention, imagine if I'm doing say, I am looking for a job, Ako, what do you mean you're looking for a job?
Bro, there's no jobs. You didn't see our DP saying there are no jobs. Literally, 2 guys who are graduating, there are no jobs. That's the DP, bro.
There's a job for
That's
me.
The DP.
There's a job for me. Munitafute, please.
the only job there is the one that you make. It's that simple.
Okay, true. But I don't know, I like ni kama niko na hiki feeling like I just want to work corporate for like a year or two.
You know why you feel like that? Because it's the same as school. School is the same thing. You already told.
And I work best with structure.
Saying, imagine your boyfriend sees that video of you saying that you think of marriage as a constriction. You want to go out.
You know, as a babe, I feel like marriage is like damn. Uliona hata there's a video that is trending. Probably by the time episode it okay, like it's not gonna nini. So it's a voice note and the boyfriend was telling the shorty, I wanna know everything you're doing when you go out, when you do what, like I wanna know everything. Bro, like no, like I wanna be I wanna go out, I wanna travel,
why do you
I
want
wanna
to go
do all
out?
these things.
That's another red flag in a relationship. A baby